All right. Okay. Well, welcome everyone. I'm Brianna. I'm one of the dietitians at WIC, and so today we're going to be talking about breastfeeding basics. So this is just a kind of really quick overview of some things. There's a lot that goes into breastfeeding, right? A lot of things you can kind of talk about, but we're just going to hit a few basic things for now. And then I'll give you some resources that you can, go into more depth about breastfeeding. So I want to have this be interactive and stuff. So if you have any questions or comments, just feel free to unmute yourself and share. But yeah, let's get into it. So first, I thought we could introduce ourselves. So just kind of say your name and if you know the gender of your baby. Everyone here is a first-time mom, so kind of all in the same boat, learning all together, which is great. So the first on my list is Abby. If you want to kind of introduce yourself a little bit.
Yeah, my name's Abby, and I'm having a baby girl.
How exciting! Very fun. Okay.
Sorry, was that me next?
Sure, go for it.
My name is Jess and I'm having a girl.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Wonderful. Okay. Um, Elizabeth, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
My name's Elizabeth. I'm Brianna's sister, and I'm not having a baby, but
Learning. Yeah, okay.
I'll go. I'm Kristen, and I'm a baby boy.
Wonderful. Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for joining today. So, um, today we're gonna go over our three objectives. So what we're kind of going to hit is we're gonna talk about the benefits of breastfeeding first. So why it's important, what are some cool things about breast milk, and then two, the elements of a good latch. We want to make this like a painless process, so some things to kind of help with that. And then three, we'll go over some breastfeeding positions with like a baby doll, or if you don't have anything like that, a stuffed animal. If not, that's fine too. Just we'll do whatever. So, all right. So first, why breastfeeding? I want to if you guys have heard anything about breastfeeding and like some uh benefits of it, why it's important, kind of want to maybe give like two or three answers if you guys have heard anything about it.
our bodies can produce like the nutrients that our babies need, or like if our baby is sick, hopefully our body can create that little medicine in the milk.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, which is so cool. I love it. Anyone else?
I was just gonna say the same thing as Jess, just that like the nutrients and stuff within the milk are best for the baby. And so it's like perfectly designed, I guess, to help support that baby grow. If that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. You guys are, yeah, exactly right. So I want to look at this next slide kind of compares the nutrients in breast milk to formula, which is of course the other alternative. So and just as a caveat, this isn't anything bad against formula. We know breastfeeding is different for everyone, and sometimes, milk supply can be an issue, or medications, or other health conditions. So, formula is a great alternative. But if we can breastfeed, breast milk has, like you guys were talking about, those great nutrients and stuff. So, the basic foundation of breast milk and formula: water, protein, carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, and minerals, right? Kind of the foundation of everyone's diet. This is what is in formula and breast milk. Sometimes formulas will have prebiotics and probiotics, and those are also found in breast milk to kind of help cultivate that gut in your baby. We also have a lot of those disease fighting elements in breast milk that you guys kind of talked about. So, antiviruses, anti-allergies, we have anti-parasites, stem cells, even enzymes. So all these things are things that the baby needs and like you said are catered for the baby specifically, which is really amazing. We also have like antibiotics, growth factors, so all these different elements are kind of packed into breast milk. Um, Another cool thing is at night when you breastfeed, oftentimes milk will have melatonin, which kind of helps the baby to sleep. So super cool. It depends on the time of day too. So there's a lot of great elements of breast milk. Um, but there's also some great benefits for you as well as the mother, of course. That's a great time to bond with the baby. That's just slightly different than when you're providing like a bottle. And you also, if you breastfeed, it has been shown that you heal a little faster, which is super cool. Kind of helps you to bounce back after giving birth. So I just kind of wanted to hit the first week. So talk about that a little bit. So the first like 3 to 5 days, you don't produce a lot of milk. So it's a very small amount, but it's highly packed with calories. So it's called colostrum. So that's this gold kind of looking milk over here. They call it liquid gold oftentimes because it's really precious. Because baby stomach when they're first born is like size of a cherry usually. So super, super tiny. And so they don't need like quantity wise a whole lot of milk. And then by day 5 or 6 or 7, your milk starts to mature and it'll eventually get to this fourth picture over here where it's that mature milk and you get more of it. So, and the best thing you can do to like establish a good supply is to breastfeed every 2 to 3 hours. That'll help tell your body that I need to make more milk, and your body is really good at making it. Um, so just kind of as a caveat, before we go into everything else. Has anyone ever heard about like colostrum, liquid gold, or anything like that? Not really. Yeah, kind of something new. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I mean, so many people even call the mature milk liquid gold because it has like still so many nutrients and growth factors and all the things that you were talking about.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. And yes, very good name for it. Absolutely. So, all right. So I'm going to split us up for just like 30 seconds. You're just going to talk about some of the benefits that you learned about or that you already knew about and some things that you're like excited for. So it'll be just like 30 seconds. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's really cool how it's like customized.
Mm-hmm.
Our body like takes the feedback from the baby and then makes antibodies to help fight off stuff that they need.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Yeah. And like I haven't really learned about like the liquid gold like the first few days. I thought that like you just start producing and then yeah. Oh, and then like nighttime, like the melatonin. I was thinking like so many people freeze their milk, which like that works for them, but you definitely have to keep track of like what was going on when you did pump or did
Yeah,
that milk so that you don't give a night.
exactly. Yeah, I've heard that advice of like labeling your milk like AM and PM because I think AM milk also has more protein as well. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
exactly right.
Great.